Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Nick Pivetta. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Boog, 8 solid innings his last time out. Picked up the win. See what he's got today. If he plays catch with his catcher the way he did, doesn't shake off, I think we'll see more of the same.
Coming up on the first pitch, Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now. And we're underway from San Diego. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just goes down and gets it. Looks like it's a breaking ball, but he's so good. Went down and got it.
Here's Rafael Devers. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. This one in the air, center field. Merrill under this one. And there's one down.
That is third.
Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Makes the grab. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. There's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Got him looking. And that is that. And now the back here in San Diego, and on the hill for the Giants, Robbie Ray. What do we need to know here? Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Lee on his way over. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Ramon Laureano, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Second of the year, the Padres score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he went up there looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Miguel Andujar. In the air, left field. Ramos flying after this one. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there are 2 down. Here comes Manny Machado. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Comes up empty.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. The Padres get 1 in the inning with a solo blast. It's now 1-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Top of the second, and digging in for San Francisco, Harrison Bader. Right through there for a strike. In the air to left center, Laureano should have this one. And there's 1 down. Luis Ariz stands in. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way.
Smoked into left field, base hit, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Right side. Castellanos takes it himself. Play is made, 2 out. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Patrick Bailey. Ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Padres with a run-scoring double. All even now. Back at the ballpark where we're on sweep alert, Siggy. We came on the air talking about that, and so far, neither team is backing down.
Nobody wants to be on the wrong end of a sweep. For one team, it's about making a statement, and for the other, it's about salvaging respect.
Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Here's the 0-2. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting sixth, the center fielder.
So digging in, Jackson Merrill. Ray making his first start of the year, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. On the ground to third. In time to Devers. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles, plus he took home 5 gold gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
Ground ball up the middle. Over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Willie Adames stands in. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And that'll do it. Home half of the third. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
You know, these Padres definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the catcher, Freddie Freeman. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Ball 2.
2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he's into second with nobody out.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there. Coming back to knock it back.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And Fernando Tatis Jr. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 2 in scoring position. Nobody out here in the last half of the third. That misses, and that's ball 1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands.
This ball's chopped to the ground. On the run, throw to first.
No, he's safe.
And they take the lead.
Yeah, on the
Play at the
tag.
plate.
Got
him. Laureano comes up to hit.
And an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Late on that fastball. Liner snagged at first. The tag gets him, and it's a double play. As we go to the top of the 4th. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Matt Chapman. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Throw on to Castellanos. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So here's Bader now. Fair ball. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next will be the Giants DH. Bader runs. That one fouled off. And the 0-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The 0-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big.
On the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
This one in the air right field. Tatis makes the grab on the run.
The batter number 10. Second.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. Swing and he popped it up. Castellanos tracks it down for the out. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in for San Diego, Miguel Andujar. Up the middle, Adames. Slings to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Now Machado up here. Struck out swinging his first time.
Machado.
And a big swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Manny Machado leads the yard. 3rd home run of the season. Here's Nicholas Castellanos, 0 for 1 so far. And a foul ball. The 0-1. On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. And he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And it's fouled away. On a line out towards center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the Padres add to the lead on a solo homer. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Bailey takes low, second trip to the plate in this one.
All these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball. 1 away here in the 5th. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next. Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Makes the catch for the 2nd out. Raffy coming to the plate now.
The first baseman, Raphael.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ball 1 there. And a strike to Devers. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Nice grab. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Giants go down. Back here at Petco Park. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On a bounce right side to Adames. That's 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Activity in the bullpen for the first time. Joel Peguero, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Henches getting loose as well. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. Nothing doing there. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Willy Adames, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that time run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
He's got it. Out number 2. And now Bader up to the plate. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses across to first. Bader is out. Giants go in order. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And right back to the mound. In time to Devers. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, number 5, Laureano.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Manny Machado now. The 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Popped up. Devers under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Top of inning number 7. And now it's the Giants DH, Luis Arias.
Ball, that's out.
It's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Here's Elliot Ramos. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Chopped left side.
No,
but it
foul
kicks
ball.
foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt. There's a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Out to short, Bogarts. And that's the third out. Giants are down 1-2-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joel Peguero.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
In the air, right field. And there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Swing and a base hit. So a man of one now with one away.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Popped up. And that'll do it. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Nope, that's a ball.
Pavetta into his 8th inning of work, Siggy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's
Ball
the type
inside.
of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Can't glove it cleanly. And now Jung-Hoo Lee. That one lifted to left. 1 away. One out, man at first. And now the first baseman, Rafael Devers.
Pretty nasty curveball from 12 to 6 on the clock. It can jump out of the hand of the hitter, speed you up a little bit, and then just falls out of the zone.
Laureano settles underneath it, 2 away. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him in the scoring position. They're going to get a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sam Hentges. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Out to short. On to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So back to the top of the order. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swings through that one. 0-1. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Spencer Bivens, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Birdsong also throwing. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Hentges, in his 5th season, he throws a curveball, a 4-seamer, a slider, and he works in a sinker. He goes down looking.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. It's the Padres 3 and the Giants 1. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Matt Chapman. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Set down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Next to hit, Harrison Bader. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's showing really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Giants down to the final out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. You got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Miller is just 1 strike away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. No play. That's an infield single.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Ball that's outside.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Tying run at the plate. And 1-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. The tying run at the plate. Up the middle, Cronenworth. And that is the ball game.
The way pitchers do it in this one, you get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.